Gonna do, come on, I'm highly favored, don't wanna play me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debating, it's for the taking, no hesitation, don't try my patience, I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left, longer than baguettes, hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check, we ain't gon' run, no we don't hide, switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die. We ain't gon' run, no, we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. As long as my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die.
Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more boys than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more boys than a Shawshank. I don't wear ball mains. All I ever do is ball main. I am not a rapper, they all lame. I am not dope, I'm hard. Wait, I can power up and level up at any moment. Spitting like a semi, only give me semicolon. Couple zeros like I'm sending yell nets. Every flow is unmatched, and I better get set in. Finish him. Mess around with me and I diminish them all. When I got a thing with me, I get mean, I get green. Show the whole game what's never been seen. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying fly, Eagles, fly, as they get ready to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Elliott now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Here we go. Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Let him know.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Tackle made there by Jonathan Cyprien.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
So just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Oh, spinning away. The dump off good for 8 there on 1st down.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
Here we go. We're going to 54.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Prescott rolling to his right. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 45-yard line.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up the first down with a nice throw.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Used to have a coach used to tell us all the time, those scouting reports aren't just to use up paper, guys. Well, nowadays, we're watching a computer screen, right? They scouted this team very well. Know that they like to use the running backs in the passing game. They covered that play successfully.
Draw play, Elliott. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. And he's going to take this close to the first down marker as he's stopped at the Eagles' 37.
I thought that was a good call. Passing situation on second down. They hit him with the draw instead and pick up nice yardage.
Yeah, because the draw, they're thinking pass when they see that initially defensively, right?
But in today's NFL, most of the time on second and long, when it's a passing situation, pass rushers are out in the field and they're only thinking one thing, get to the quarterback. Oftentimes you can bypass him with a running play.
And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. A first down carry by Elliott. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? Because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Flush to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Brett Maher on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. Following the touchdown, here's Maher to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. A first carry now for Jordan Howard. And some room to run now. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. 20. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. It's a big-time run by Jordan Howard, 73 yards. Well, that didn't take long, one play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Trying to punch it in with Haley, and he will take this one in for an Eagle touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. So the big play to kick off the drive set them up 1st and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success, because that's exactly how they're able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown. We saw the payoff. But, of course, that big, long chunk play is what got them in position.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad.
Is that Woody
He would have
Hayes?
kept it on the ground.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Just heavy on the edges.
They'll run with Elliott. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far is working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Malcolm Jenkins, the strong safety, swoops in for the sack. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Let's go. Number 53. Mike 53. Rip left.
On 3rd down, Elliott. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
54. Switch. Joker. Two jet.
They run with Howard. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
A good run by Jordan Howard, and now another 1st and 10. Throwing now is Wentz. Out to the left there and complete to Howard. No gain, and it's 2nd down. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Now Howard. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 20.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle, or if you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to rumble.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Running with Howard. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up. They'll try to run for it with Howard. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st and goal, Howard. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. They'll set up the screen to Howard, and he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jordan Howard. He scored on the ground and through the air, and the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Mike 51. We're going to 53. Mike 51. Mike 51. I'm on. Right here, guys.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he gets it down to the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
47.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott, escaping the pressure right. And this one hauled in by Tavon Austin. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Check, 47. Here we go, 47.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott stepping up. He'll try and run. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left.
Kill.
Final play of the half. Prescott Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This a 33-yard attempt. The kick by Marr is good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Check 50. Check 50.
They go with Howard again. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. We ain't giving up nothing today. Check.
Other side, solid, solid.
Wentz to throw on 3rd and 1. And he connects with Ertz. He's at the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Wentz. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Well, let's have some fun while we have a minute here. Fantasy drafts are in full swing. I know I've got my family fantasy draft coming up, Charles. Who would be your top 3 picks? I know that you're a noted fantasy football expert, so who would you take?
Well, you've got to start with guys who are going to touch the football and put it in the end zone, right? You got to score points. How about Saquon Barkley with the Giants? You know he's going to run it. He's going to catch it. When they get desperate, they may actually have him return it as well. Alvin Kamara is an absolute matchup nightmare for everyone. And Christian McCaffrey, did he ever come off the field last year? And, you know, this guy, he's a threat to be at that.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. Cooper was the target there.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. 54's Mike. 54's Mike.
On 2nd and 1, Wentz buying time to his left. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Was trying to extend the life of that play, wasn't he? Got out of the pocket, ended up scrambling off to his left, trying to find anyone open downfield to try and make a big-time play.
Thought he had an opening there for a second, but that window closed pretty quickly.
What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some.
On third down, this is Howard. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down. Doug Patterson keeping the offense on the field. They're going on fourth down. Again, it's Howard. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's a fourth down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. On the handoff, this is Howard. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd and 9, Wentz. And this is Ertz with it, right side. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. On first down, they run with Howard. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Howard, and he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
That's it. Big hit.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. On the toss play, Howard. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
Here we go. Sunday. Let's go. Let's bring it.
On first down, it's Howard. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. That's a gain of 4 here in the 4th quarter with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Check 3. Check it out. Sunday.
Wentz going to try and throw on 3rd. This is taken in by Jeffrey. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Alshon Jeffrey there to make the grab. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. And it's no good on the PAT. So they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is.
kickoff for Philadelphia.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to...
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Derek Barnett able to maneuver in for the sack. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
He's going to look deep down the field. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Wentz. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. Well, that last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on third. Wentz going to throw. Ertz has it left side. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
At their own 30-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Here we go.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Dak dropping this one off for Zeke, and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Here's Prescott. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Here we go, 47.
Prescott. Eagle too much this time. Down he goes. Brandon Graham in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Throwing. Prescott eluding the pressure right. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up fourth. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Prescott to throw on fourth. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that one.
They're down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
Watch the slant. Slam, slam, slam.
They'll run on first down. Howard. Tackle made there by Chidobe Awuzie.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they got it going today.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Wentz to throw for it on fourth. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth. Turnover on downs.
Number 53. Mike 53. Watch the screen.
Now Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. It was Jalen Mills getting a hand in there defensively.
It's now second and 10.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. One last shot now for Prescott. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together.
EA Sports. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.
is top rank. Got more boys than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more boys than a Shawshank. I don't wear ball mains. All I ever do is ball main. I am not a rapper, they all lame. I am not dope, I'm hard. Wait, I can power up and level up at any moment. Spitting like a semi, only give me semicolon. Couple zeros like I'm sending yell nets. Every flow is unmatched, and I better get set in. Finish them. Mess around with me and I diminish them all. Even if I ever did the minimum all. In the end result, I'm better killing them all. Rogue One, but I got a team with me. Batman when I got a team with me. I get mean, I get green. Show the whole game what's never been seen. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank.
Designer sneakers hurt my feet now. Every beat is getting beat down. Couldn't eat, well watch I eat now. Like how you getting paid to freestyle? Different cities every week now. Every woman is a now. With state prop, you looking bleak now. I was home to sleep, designer sheets now. 30 different missions. When I speak, they listen. Couldn't find it, so she fishing. Who the crew? It wasn't you. I know it's true, cause you look like the opposition. Run it up, greatest ever sums it up. I ain't have a lot when I was coming up. Kinda made my stomach turn when I brung it up. Wait.
Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank.
Party audio. There you go. They can both hear us.
EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the Buffalo Bills. The Panthers kicker Graham Gano set and ready to go as we are off from Charlotte. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, well, that's how you figure out how not to flip defenses like that.
So how not to what?
Flip defenses like that. Like you auto flip.
Here's the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he'll be up in it at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Allen hands off to McCoy. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Just about.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Allen. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back complete. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Obviously, they didn't get it.
And McCoy loses the football. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
He fumbled because I tried to check instead of
He's got a first down and much more inside the 20.
Instead of trying to juke. If I would juke, he probably would have broke the tackle. But I tried to check so he fumbled. That nigga can't check.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They've got a 1st and 10 from the 10. Out of the gun, Newton steps away to his left. And I think the ball's out.
That's a safe. That's a touchback.
For a Bills touchdown.
Oh my.
Wait, what? It was a touchback, but you get the ball.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
What the
so
fuck?
Close to hitting pay dirt last time, fumbling down near the goal line.
It's a touchback, but they gave you the ball instead of me.
This time around.
It's a tester. That's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points.
I never got I never picked the ball up though. If I'm out of bounds, the other team's ball.
The defensive players too thought, hey,
nah, it's just a glitch. It's all good though.
And have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go,
short-term memory,
and move on to the next series.
You should have fumbled. I hit stick to
26, following a gain of 6.
What I was trying to figure out, what I was trying to do, I was trying to slide. I wasn't trying to dive.
You can't slide unless you're past the line of scrimmage.
Draw play as Newton gives to McCaffrey. And that didn't fool anybody. He's
nah, that's the pass I can still up.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline.
He was crossing the line of scrimmage when he started his dive.
His ability to read, react, and make a play.
That's why he didn't fumble, because he wasn't a runner yet. When you're not a runner yet, you don't fumble as often. As soon as you cross the line of scrimmage, they make the quarterback fumble constantly.
Third down, Newton. And caught left side, Olsen.
He passed it.
He's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Newton
and knock that nigga out from Michael Hyde next time. This little game.
On first down, it's Newton. Flush to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield, try to hit his back. Unable to connect.
Should have pressed X to stay him down. He fell out of bounds anyway.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback. If he was going to his left, a little bit tougher.
Exactly.
Newton, meanwhile, here connecting with McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Again, Newton escaping the pressure right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
I told you Tre'Davious was about to go off.
Earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were
his foot was out of bounds
all week long, pointing out to their defense.
That wasn't a pick. His foot was out of bounds.
Higher than them. You gonna let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they respond.
He would challenge it.
Now a first down carry here for McCoy. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. From the 44, Allen sliding out of the pocket towards the end zone for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play a job.
And he loses the football a second time. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And the
he ain't gonna get hurt. He just keeps fumbling. Sean McCoy fumbled all the time. Because of the way he carries the ball. Look.
On fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed
He's the only player in the game that carries the ball like that.
But hey, let's tip the cap to the defense.
He carries the ball in his hand instead of his arm.
My man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free, creating something good for your team.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
At the 45-yard line.
49 the mic. Watch 49. Crunch time, defense.
20.
Mike 49. Ball shot. I got it.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Newton eluding the pressure right. To the right side and complete to Thomas. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen.
Whatever happened to my nigga Leotis
McCaffrey? And was still accurate throwing the football.
Here's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Now a toss. This is McCaffrey. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. third down. Here's McCaffrey. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing on second and third down after that 9-yard gain on first. Fourth down, and here's Graham Gano now in the field goal unit for the Panthers. The wind is at his back here in the second quarter. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the second quarter now, and we do have our first points, a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, the action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who could gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
And feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost you a game or win you one.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt they were in striking distance. And to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly.
Yeah,
they can't afford to do that again.
I don't have the receiver to catch the pass here.
It's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed.
That's cold easy, man.
Timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot.
He
And if you're a
definitely
little
had the
early
line.
or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
I gotta beat them.
Now following the interception, here's Newton.
Thank you.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Tre'Davious White with
That's
a pick.
Tre'Davious,
And these
bro.
guys are going to take over
He
at
is
the
the team.
31-yard line.
That is Tre'Davious, sir.
Well, I get what he was trying to
That
do.
was somebody
he was
else.
moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also
Listen,
to the
I don't
right
know nothing
and
about
threw
that.
it right into it for an interception.
A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down. First trip to the red zone for the Bills. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Stepping up, and he will score. Touchdown,
Josh.
Buffalo.
I did. Josh.
15 yards, and the Bills have taken the lead. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Hey, I'll tell the truth. You thought I was going to slide or something, huh?
Was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Hauschka with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Yeah, I was... Yeah, there wasn't no question I was running that with Josh Allen from the beginning of the play. That's why I sent everybody in across the middle so they could be blockers.
Offense at the line, ready to go. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease.
It is an RPO. Look at DJ Moore waiting for the ball.
Free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Yeah, you gotta press
After
the
loss to start
button
out,
before
here's
it
second and
gets to
11.
it.
A shotgun snap for Newton. Forced it, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Matt Milano coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Newton. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
I think I know how
Progressing
to
to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock?
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Brian Burns. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. On second down, it's McCoy. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 and the 34.
I don't need anybody else to get
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And unable to connect.
I ran the center.
They took their
It wasn't
shot,
nothing you
but
was
it's
going
going
to
to
be
bring
able
up
to
fourth
do. Nothing out of
down.
my guy.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass.
almost caught this.
That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Look at being DeAndre.
They better have been any 85 or higher overall receiver.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on fourth down.
I need you to do that.
They do go for it. Here's Allen, flushed out right.
He was open.
Anywhere to go with it, and he goes
I think
down.
this dude could have shot. He fumbled twice, though. I don't know.
Sack. That's 315 pounds of man right there.
Ready? 533.
Better make sure you get at least 3.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he's hauled away down to the 6-yard line. 18 yards in time to push him up first and goal.
Exactly what they needed right there. Because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off. Because the quarterback's been struggling.
So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
I was standing there. I was standing there. I was fucking standing there.
Coach right now, this is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
On second and goal.
He didn't let me pick it. That was a pick. I was standing there again.
It's a 6-yard touchdown pass.
I was standing there waiting for that.
Jump back in front.
Well, you gotta come down. You gotta make it look open so you can jump up and pick it off. But my dude didn't even try to pick the ball off. I was in perfect position. He threw that low.
And he usually comes through for them.
It's all good. I don't know who my middle linebacker is, but
following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Right. Open like that.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Luke Kuechly has forced incompletions 0.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Flush to his right. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw it.
I pressed the ball. I pressed X like 4 times. I don't know what the dude was doing.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. After the sack on first down, Allen caught on the right side by Jones. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. On first down, Allen. And his throw is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zay Jones that time. And that'll bring up second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
He hits Beasley right side.
That's the same thing that happened to me at the goal line. I was standing there trying to catch the ball. And
Allen now,
nothing.
6 of 10 in this first half.
He's not
Got
going to
his
throw this
guys
to
a
the
first down
shine.
here.
Oh, never mind.
To the air, Allen. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Escaping the... And this is going to be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. He's got daylight. He's at the 50, the 40, past the 20.
So it looked like he was.
And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. So from one
that's the only gift I gotta give you this game. The bill suck. I can't keep doing stupid.
Damn, the excitement that play generates for his team. Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
That's your boy Old Mo. You said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
Adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long.
Ready? 180. Gun. 8.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep rights, and that's caught inside the 35.
Nah.
3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Bro, why
nice
you
play
move?
defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Here's Newton. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. The sack there by Trent Murphy. Following the sack, they go from the 13 on 3rd and goal.
49's the mic. 49's the mic. And we got to get to the ball, T. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Express. The mic. Watch 49. Set the tone, defense.
Operating from the gun. Newton. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And Oliver. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down.
That nigga.
And Gano's kick is right through. And that will give him a 12-point lead. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning of that drive.
Something twice in the first
They got
half.
closer to their goal line. Things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Mike
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Buffalo.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. On the left side, he finds Beasley.
Oh, Beasley.
A nice pickup on 1st down, 7 yards. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to the defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Flushed out right. Towards the end zone for Brown. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
He was so open.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. They went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Allen.
Oh, wrong play. That's good.
And that is incomplete. They hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down.
That's what I like to see.
This time, contact and another incomplete pass. And that's caught by Beasley.
A defensive line is not going to make that play.
All the way down to the 9.
Nice catch right there. Brings them on the sentence. When in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Why is he still holding the ball like that after 2 fumbles?
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
With the ball out.
As his guys are back within a
LaShawn,
single
they always
score.
they make LaShawn McCoy hold the ball like that. He does that
What's
shit
the
real life.
importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right.
I don't even understand how you dropped
that way. That doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you
can. Fighting. He lost the football. It's out. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. On play action, Allen dancing to his left. He's got the first down inside the 10. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I'm glad that damn shit went to the 4th quarter because I sure did pick man.
The only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Allen going to throw. He'll set up the screen to McCoy. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. LaShawn McCoy, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bills have once again taken the lead. Now Allen, flush to his right. And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead.
You know the funny part about that?
You said what?
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This is fielded at the goal line.
Don't fumble.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
I say that shit on every kick return.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next
If I don't
drive.
blitz you, the problem is my defense doesn't cover well. And I don't blitz.
But that turned into 6 points.
Oh, my God.
Oh, I went for the hit stick instead of trying to pick the ball off. You threw it right at my safety. Look at that. I went for the damn hit stick.
Get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum. And when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back
Caught
out there,
that.
aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise,
Right,
it's going to be a long
I mean, he's a Super Bowl champ, too.
15 yards on the play, first down.
The catch, deservedly so, is going
Probably
to get
the only player on your team with a
but even
ring.
more so because there's a defender there ready to make a play.
Yeah, just flat out muscled on that one. Newton now 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10. Newton has the hook up here to Hogan. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Newton now just 7 of 15 so far, but he's got a first and 10. Now Newton. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another 18-yard gain. They had 18 on the previous snap as well. Now a first down throw for Newton.
It wouldn't let me come off.
Curtis Samuel, the intended target.
Bro, that's that 5-yard chuck. What you mean?
Second and 10 now from the 27. Throwing again. Newton going to throw deep for the end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, third down. Big play coming up. Here's third and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen.
Oh, we was on it.
Oh, good footwork on the spin. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's beaten down.
That first one was you. That second one, he broke on his own.
Made at the Bills' 15-yard line.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sends
He broke that. Like he does that shit every fucking game.
You're getting a lot of heavy
a little
pressure
quick
towards your
spin break.
quarterback. That's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense.
Yeah, I was all on that though. He should have got tackled as soon as he caught it.
From the red zone now, Newton.
X. There you go.
For a Panther touchdown. Chris Hogan there to make the grab as his guys are able to regain the lead.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Gano the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game.
They don't look that good. They're losing right now.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
He finds an opening past the 40. Wide open receiver complete.
After you saw him, I had to wait for him to start running again.
18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Escaping the pressure right. Looking downfield for Jones. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20.
He was just standing there wide open. I had to take it.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's McCoy.
Shady.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
I saw that strip.
12 more yards there and another first down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Allen now on first down. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
I know I need to do that.
In there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Can I smart
the amount
route?
of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary.
Right.
Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle
Wrong player.
It's been demonstrated
Thank you for catching me. I threw that to the wrong person.
And here
I'm
you
making
get
pump
down to the 7. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal. Here's McCoy. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Don't worry. I didn't see it. I didn't see it coming either.
Yards away, as his guys have taken the lead here in the
I
final
would've ran
2
too.
minutes. Hauschka adds the extra point, so it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages.
Hey, Shady got to get his face back. That nigga fumbled twice. You see I've been running away from Luke Kuechly.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Willie. Don't fumble.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee.
I tried it.
Start at the 21-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if you don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. This is
a crusher there as it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
Yeah,
and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go just short, as this is definitely not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
To throw, it's Allen.
Oh, that's it.
Look at this.
Tre'Davious.
The turnover they needed, it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trusting his quarterback and trusting his offense.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock stopped with 45 seconds left to go in the game.
Yeah, then he went to
protection has been
block.
a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Newton to throw. On the move to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore. And that takes us from second to 3rd down. The Panthers on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 16. Now it's Newton.
Oh, shit, he's wide open. Thank you.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
It was a choice route. He just read it wrong. He should have just kept running. He had a step.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Oh, yeah, done Terry
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up.
Clear it out for him. Clear it out for him. He about to burn 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 him. He did not burn him. Yes, he did.
He lets this one fly
toward the
throw it
like that?
And this will be incomplete.
He burned him.
It
just took him a minute to get the damn route finished.
It just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers.
All right, Cole Beasley. It's Cole Beasley. This is going to Cole Beasley. I'm not even lying.
To throw is Allen. And he finds Beasley complete. And this defense, they needed that one more stop to have any chance, but that completion, that's likely going to seal their fate.
And you could hear it in your voice. That
exact same play.
Oh, Beasley. Love was so important. It just didn't get it done. Wow.
I meant to pump fake it. I meant to pump fake it, but I accidentally
incompletion here, 2nd and 10 from the 20.
All right, Beasley or Croft, whichever one comes open first.
Back to throw.
Croft.
And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. Now Allen.
Nope.
Being chased, and he's across for the late touchdown.
I did not. I just pump fake and run.
That one should just about put a camera on this game. Here's Hauschka for the extra point. And his guys
I don't play man on the goal line unless I think they're about to throw the ball immediately, like as soon as it snaps.
Hauschka now to send this one away.
Daniel did last game, and I picked it off. Oh shit. So could you imagine that shit staying in bounds, bro?
That drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen,
the best kick ever.
It just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
They
might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick.
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought you had that one.
That they can look at on film.
Especially after that pick six and you went up 16-7.
Where the errors
you missed the extra point.
how they're going to fix them and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence to give up that
I'm not
many
even sure how I came back. I mean, I guess there's that Cam. 22 points in the fourth quarter. That's how. How you gonna act in the fourth, bruh?
Well,
I didn't even realize I scored all them points in the fourth quarter. Be real with you.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, yeah, I did get those 2 long runs with Josh Allen. Shit, I didn't think he was going to score on that touchdown. I just was being stubborn. I wasn't about to slide. And it worked out. I mean, shit, if you ran it with Cam, like, there'd be some times where you could run the ball with Cam, but you don't. And it'd be a nice lane. If you accumulate that into your game, I think you'd be all right. That plus the X catch, because there were a couple of times you could have pressed X and caught a pass you didn't catch. But
that is what that
is. Yeah, like when in doubt, press X. Because they'll catch the ball. They might not run any, but they'll catch the ball regardless of where they're standing. They'll stand still and focus on catching the ball. Bro, LaShawn McCoy only had 37 total yards rushing.
Are you ready for some football? Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, he dropped the ball like 900 times.
But he had 2 receiving touchdowns because of them 2 screens.
Cam's got an 85 speed.
Cam has an 85 speed?
Throw powers and break sack is 95.
It gotta be. You got O-line.
You know what his game is? Play action.
Well, you can't play action unless you're running the ball good.
Play action 93. I feel like they be disrespectful.
I mean, he ain't ran in so long. It's like they forgot. Still plenty though. I'm gonna try these trash ass niggas. They got any dope jerseys? They just got the red, the green, I mean the black, the green, and the white. I don't think they got anything crazy. Oh, they got the gold. Hold up. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, my fault. I feel like I could have used a better playbook.
Bruh. Peak game. That's sexy. Glad you said that.
What color uniforms you got?
Gold.
Oh, white though. Not bad.
Yeah, I fucks with the white.
So I had a white helmet.
But I like black jerseys in general.
I think the helmet just does a disservice to my team.
You don't make no clap back when you backpack my bad, but I'm past that. But an ass back, that's cash. When the money fall, I'ma slap that. Clap when the money go, you don't slap. That's facts. If the money low, I'm a grass brown man. When it come back, I'ma give back my bad. When the check hit, the direct hit.
I got this
When
one.
the check missed, the direct hit. I'm sad like, ooh, stat.
I done got beat every time I played black. I don't like it.
Yeah, I'm surprised I haven't lost yet. There's 2 games I probably should have lost.
I ain't feeling it.
That last game against Daniel, I know he had it. Is what, Jared McCoy?
EA Sports coverage of the
He's
NFL
one of the
brings us to the
X-Factor
state of
athletes, so
Florida and
you probably saw
TIAA
him.
Bank Field in
Well, I got
Jacksonville.
Calais
This
Campbell
crowd
and
excited
Jalen
to see
Ramsey
their
as my
Jaguars
X-Factors.
as both teams emerged from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with the Carolina Panthers. 2 teams here that came into the NFL together back in 1995, and off we go between the Jags and the Panthers.
Oh, I didn't even hit him hard.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by
All right,
much
Calais.
as he's marked down at the
Show
21-yard
me something.
line.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna play on Jalen.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey.
Jalen across the field.
To the 26, a gain of 5.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead
I
to a
didn't stand a
third
damn
down.
thing. Them niggas did that on their own.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
Let me get back on my linebacker before I get scored on. Miles Jack.
Handed off to McCaffrey. So he got 3 of 1
Close.
tackle.
That's 4th down, but that's close.
Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
A quick
All right,
burst
well,
there, and he
go ahead and
nicely
go for
bit
that.
off a pretty decent gain.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Shoot the gap.
Needing the tough yards.
Damn, I didn't shoot it hard enough.
And he
Good
gets
run.
it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
Yeah.
They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there. But they do convert on 4th.
I think you could have won that Cowboys game. You just stopped running with Zeke. When you got behind the touchdown, you started passing the ball too much.
From the 32 now, here's 1st
Because
and
he started
10.
blitzing his corners because you stopped. And then when you started to stop passing the ball, he
Out of the pistol,
stopped.
McCaffrey. And
Miles
he went
Jack.
backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A loss
That's
of
a
2
man
there,
right there.
second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability
They
to
got the
take
most
over
players
a
on one
game.
team that I like.
So what do? The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free.
He cracking.
A teammate comes along
Jags
and
be
scoops it
cracking.
up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Back to throw, Newton. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking scheme.
I'm putting
Maybe
Marquise
go to
Lee
max
back there.
protection. The biggest one's maybe
D.D.
bring your
Westbrook
running
is
back in to
fast,
try
but
and keep you
Marquise is a
clean.
fucking
But in
monster.
that case, that didn't happen. Zero
I
accountability.
probably should
and a sack
kept D.D.
resulted.
Westbrook back there.
And the punt team on now as this one's
They're
sent
both
away.
fast.
This is brought in at the 21.
Woo, one juke
12
and that's a
yards on the
touchdown.
return that time.
One juke and that's a
And the
touchdown.
Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Foles and the Jags come up now,
Get some of this
first
Leonard
and
Fournette
10
action going.
at the 33-yard line.
I'm covering ball though because we
On
keep
the
it
ground,
cracking.
this is Leonard Fournette, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Oh, we got Magic Foles now.
That one complete to
Oh,
D.D.
hold up.
Westbrook. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard
Told you, run
line.
commit.
16 yards, a first down. Fournette, a first down carry. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
All right,
Big hitter
Leonard.
there, a first down gain of 26 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's first and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Foles magic.
Here's Foles. This one complete over the middle to O'Shaughnessy. Touchdown, Jaguars. James O'Shaughnessy.
They might win some games with Nick Foles.
30 yards.
He's not good, but I mean, he's better than
First here on their opening drive.
trash ass.
An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down.
Yeah, he does have a Super Bowl MVP. Only Eagle ever.
From the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys,
I don't think they'll ever win the Super Bowl.
in the gym, preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule.
Because you were scared of Miles Jack.
More consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now a quick hitter with a fullback arm up. Call it a gain of 5 that time. They'll be left with a third down.
Didn't even try
and
to.
about
I was
9
scared of
go.
getting trucked. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Being a little bitch.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2. They're staring up at a 3rd and 9 to start it out.
How should I play this? I don't remember.
From the gun, here's Newton. Steps away, and that is incomplete.
I love having A.J. Boye and Jalen Ramsey out there. You can kind of stay in man coverage and not get punished for it.
Ends up falling to the ground incomplete.
Here's Michael Pilardi now, as he'll punt it away for the second time.
All right, Marquise.
Fielded just inside the 20.
Oh, if I could have got
There,
off.
call it 13 yards. And the offense will
Like, I
take
feel like the
over
field
with a
vision
new
is
set
there.
of
I just,
downs.
yeah, that's perfect. You got to bounce it back fast. Go
Jaguars
ahead
come to
with
the line
Dante
to
Hall.
start their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase
Yeah,
them.
bro, it's the toe drag swag. I'm trying to tell you.
Now Foles off the play fake to Fournette. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Playmaker.
But not before getting this inside the 30.
You know, all you got to do is trust the right stick in whatever direction you want him to run. That's literally it. Yeah, special. Oh, that's Luke Kuechly. I don't care. I don't care. Nope.
Stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found.
That nigga not that. He not getting another hit like that. That nigga made LaShawn fumble twice.
He'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right.
Thank you. That was a pick. I was throwing it the square. That was a pick.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like
I'm so happy you sat me right there.
Now they're looking at a third and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
All right, Nicky.
He's a very, very good man.
Well, Foles and the Jags now have to deal with a third and long after that sack.
All right, Nicky.
Go for it all. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one.
Marquise Lee's pretty fast.
Right out of the gate.
That's a good kid.
At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Not Josh
Used to
Lambo.
be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs.
He was fine till that nigga got crashed.
Right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Actually, shit, you fumbled twice, huh?
The offense
But I only got one of them.
the line, ready for their next drive.
Because when Christian McCaffrey fumbled, his tight end picked it up.
Twice, not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is.
Ain't no way in hell.
Situation, they've had to punt it away
That's
twice.
Miles Jack.
Furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up the first
no
down
way in hell. I was on that, dude.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a run with McCaffrey. And he'll take this one for about 4
about to crack.
40.
We about to
how
crack
the
that
defense was
nigga.
going to handle him defensively. Were they going
He's
to
biding
bottle
their
him up at
time.
different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have
To
you
that
seen so
crack.
far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching,
Blitz coming, and down he goes. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score.
I don't run play actions unless I'm running the ball successfully. Christian McCaffrey got like 9 carries for 8 yards.
Coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there. And he's going to go down again.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been under constant duress this entire
All you really got to do
game.
against the Panthers is just blitz him.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. He will not go down.
Have to retake those ankles.
34 yards on the return. But for a moment, looked like he had a shot to go all the way. And they'll have a
I'm mad
short
Marquise
field
ain't
to go
scored
as
yet.
this drive starts on the fringe of the red zone.
That nigga is trying.
At the 20. On play action, they'll throw.
I ain't gonna lie, I forced it. I know he wasn't open. I didn't want to
Just a
throw the
little
ball
beyond
away.
the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10?
Oh, shit, that's where Chris Conley went?
To throw on 2nd and 10.
Okay, Nick Foles.
Chris Conley, the intended
Chris Conley
receiver,
was wide
and it'll
open.
bring up 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because
I
any
know what we need to
completions on
do.
1st
Who's
and
my tight
2nd
end?
down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer
they
not
got
to give
O'Shaughnessy.
another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Yeah, you go over here. You need that mismatch. Why aren't they letting me motion? There you go.
Foles. And he comes back with one complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now Foles. Now they go screen. It's complete. No gain
Stop
on the screen
it,
there. It's second down. Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. 2nd and 9 now. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line.
Not gonna lie, I'm surprised he didn't call the timeout.
Showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half.
Josh Lambo.
And Lambo will put this one through, and that'll push the lead up to 13-0. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
This one taken from the 7. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Oh, here we go. Oh. Gun. 44. Mike, 44. Watch the run.
A final shot before the break. Newton. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Jaguars in
Who's
possession.
Henderson? I have all these fast-ass receivers. There's a nigga with the last name Henderson back here. You better be fast.
In the end zone. And he'll take this up
He's
past
fast.
the 20 and
You can
down
tell as soon as
at
he
the
caught the ball, he was
22-yard line.
fast.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime
Good, we're back to passing the ball.
Here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half.
Nice
First
over the
half
middle.
that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might
caught
be made
that.
defensively.
Like, he got both feet out of bounds, but he
Deep ball
caught
there
that.
on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Marquise Lee, the intended target, and it's third down.
Let's go.
Marquise Lee might be a monster.
On third down, they run with blue. Room here to run. A big gain there on third and long. 51 yards.
Christian McCaffrey the second.
So that
seemed
changes
like
things
Junior,
in a
bro.
big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30. Here's first and 10. Here's a
Christian
throw out
McCaffrey
wide
Jr.,
to his
sir.
running back right side. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll make it second down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4.
I'm throwing that. I don't live for it.
Second and 4.
The fuck I'm not.
Incomplete.
We just trying to get to the game without throwing a pick. I ain't even gonna lie.
Now they face a third down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Now back to throw. That's going to be caught. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
That's why I'm pressing. I'm bro, X. If you get used to catching with X, I'm telling you, bro.
Put the ball on the receiver before
It's a
any
wrap on
defender
you
can
niggas.
step up and fill it.
They
All right,
did it well
Marquise
there.
Lee.
Perfectly executed.
All right, Marquise Lee.
And this is caught by Lee. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Why is he making me go for this?
2
I'm good
yards
on
on the
that.
touchdown there. And the Jaguars are
What,
able
3
to widen
scores?
their
Take the
lead.
fucking point.
Now whistles and a timeout
That
signal
doesn't
here
even
by
make
the
sense.
offense.
Oh,
And
you
that's
should
their
go for 2 to
first
make it
of
21
this
nothing.
second half.
Or you go for 1, make it 20-0, and play some fucking defense. You know when they pick the play for you, you be pressing X real fast. So whatever
Lambo
they
on for
make
the
you
extra
do.
point. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't put like Curtis Samuel back there, at least.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first rush coming, and he's taken down. Calais Campbell finding his way home for the sack.
And that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
Yeah, that's tough.
Drop it there.
You got negative 10 passing yards total.
Dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
And caught left side, Olsen. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Oh, man, I've already picked my play, bro.
And Cam Newton's not coming off the field. He'll keep the offense out to go for it on 4th. They will go for it. Now Newton. And an alley to run. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't
Let
just
me find out I need to play the Jags again because of their
if you're a
defense.
backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play
I mean, it's
before this
basically
one
the
is
same
over
team
now with
it was
that type of
before.
concussion.
They just got
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. This is taking about 7 yards
it's 4
deep.
DBs on the field total. 2 corners and 2 safeties. That's it. Well, I'm playing the middle linebacker, so I'm covering the halfback.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because
a 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison, and his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. Well, Charles, if you think so far the early part of the preseason, who has stood out? If you take a peek back at the draft, it really the first round was pretty defensively minded.
Good coverage, but
and a big loss here as he's taken down. The man wreaking havoc there, Gerald McCoy, the D tackle. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
Yeah, there we go. All right, Mickey. All right, Mickey. Just make the throw.
He's got it.
Dewey Westbrook's pretty fast.
He's going to get this deep on a Carolina side of the field.
Is that Dante Jackson on him?
A big 3rd down play there for the Jags.
Yeah, that's right.
67 yards. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Come on, Mickey.
And it's a Jacksonville touchdown. A 1-yard run on 1st down, another yard that gets him into the end zone on 2nd down. Maybe not much for the yards per carry.
I think he's the fastest player on the team, either him or Marquise Lee.
It doesn't matter there.
They should both have like a 95 speed or some shit like that.
Yards per carry, that's out the window. How do you score? And on the 2nd down, they had something going. They got a yard before. They thought they could do it again, and they got it done. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh. That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see when they decide to do a play caller. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception,
I'm glad I did that, because I think he would have ran past them otherwise.
Don't give him a chance. Maybe play action. I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Fuck it.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
That might work. That might not work. Oh.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now Newton on 1st down. Over the middle.
I try to kill that nigga.
And
I
this will
tried
leave
to
him a
kill
yard.
that
Nice
motherfucker.
pickup of 9 yards on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. To throw again on second down. Newton, the throw left side, complete to Hogan. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Tried to kill that nigga too.
Chris Hogan, 44 yards. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no zero. Oh, you just slow clap on me.
Fucked your kicker up.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards
the 50-yard line.
upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This ball game certainly has gotten a little out of hand. This is normally when they say you got to fill. This is fill time for guys like you and I. But yeah, to be frank, just a dominating performance. And he fires one that's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown.
That gives me time to do this real quick. I wanted to switch you a hat returning kicks. Yeah, D.D. Westbrook is the fastest player on the team. Him and this dude named DJ Chark. All right. The dude that hat returning kicks had like an 85 speed. But that Chark dude fast as shit. I don't even know who the fuck that is. Some young receiver.
And the lead is down to 20. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
I just needed that shit to stay in bounds.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted.
Dante
Jackson picks it, and his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
He didn't really have time to get started running, though.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics.
And not to mention, he's just as fast as your dude is damn near. He's not a 95, but he's a 93.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. Greg Olsen, nobody ahead of him.
Greg Olsen fast all of a sudden.
Touchdown, Carolina. Greg Olsen, 55 yards. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead. Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I was like, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a two-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown.
I ain't saying nothing. What up?
If they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, with that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful.
That's all I was trying to do.
Get
the defense to change.
Something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish.
You got to come up with something they don't expect.
All the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Ain't nothing changed.
They'll get this over to Westbrook. It's complete. And he takes this one down.
D.B. Westbrook is eating right now.
That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
54's Mike. 13, 13. 54.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete.
Huh. Thought I was outside the tackle box. All right.
In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field. Have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. He's got the hook up with Conley. It's a pickup of 17 there. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
All
they
about
don't
that
need to run
X
another
cheese.
play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. He'll drop to throw. He'll find O'Shaughnessy open left side. Now the Jags will use the second of their
juked away from you so you couldn't hit me too hard.
With just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Now
I had to try it. I had to try it.
And it's picked up by the
First of all, tackle that nigga.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I should have slid, but I had to see if Nick Foles had that little shimmy shake on him. Little Shazam.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
All right, Miles Jack, I need this pick.
Following the fumble recovery, Newton. Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and that is incomplete.
You didn't even have to press L1. You could have just tapped it. Don't highball a wide open pass. Pull over,
Here
throw it.
now is 2nd and 10.
Yeah, if they're wide open, don't highball it. Just tap it. If anything, hold up so he leads him.
To throw again, Newton. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Calais Campbell in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Newton. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And
I wasn't sure who I wanted to cover.
17, well shy of what he needed. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. On 4th down, Newton. And he will find his man. That's Hogan complete. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Newton. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. A.J. Boyer with a pick. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Nah, L2.
The offense back out there at the line.
L1 is high ball, L2 is low ball.
And checking the timeouts. They do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. He hits blue. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. The first play of the drive there is incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion.
If Nick wasn't so good, that was actually a good throw.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to go deep for Conley. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Jaguars. Chris Conley, 53 yards. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Here's Foles. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Protection was great.
That's pick 2.
To set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places
I don't want a game off that shit. I was down 9, and I blocked the field goal, returned it for a touchdown, got the ball back and scored and won.
On a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any
That
extra
2 points
field,
be legit.
so it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares?"
Switched on to Jalen Ramsey real quick. He's not fast enough. Wilson might get there.
And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win them the game, but they do get the score with all zeros
Calais
showing.
Campbell got 2
Some
sacks.
fantasy players
How you gonna act on the
really
goal line,
happy
though?
with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time, and later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker. Or, of course, in fantasy football, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
That Jags defense is legit. The offense is,
the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
64% completion with 2 picks.
It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points.
27 points in the fourth quarter.
A different style and a different flow.
I didn't even realize you didn't score in the first 3 quarters.
Right. That's 0 and nothing. I was like, yo.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon
Yeah, 15
Gaudin. You've
rushing
been
yards,
watching
nigga.
the NFL on EA Sports. The Jaguars are winners here as we say so long from Jacksonville.
Check out these stats.
I ain't checking out shit to this damn little clip stuff ends.
Cam he had to have another 242, that's it.
You got to think about how many times he got sacked and threw negative passes. I mean, he had a 106.3. That's actually not terrible because he threw 3 touchdowns to go with the 3 picks. Rushing yards. The leading rusher had 52 yards on 2 carries.
Oh yeah, that dude. Yeah, he had that one rush that was like, shit.
Yo, go to receiving. How you have 153 yards and no touch? He look like Meek Mill, don't he?
That's like Julio Jones. He be having like 300-400 yard receiving and no touchdown.
Like, have you looked at D.D. Westbrook's picture? Go over to receiving.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
That's that nigga Meek Mill.
He do got Meek Mills or Dwight Howard a little bit.
Yeah, I can see Dwight Howard too. That's crazy.
Chris Conley, 3 receptions, 81 yards. That's a killer average. 5 receptions, 30 yards.
Chris Hogan, 2 receptions, 29 yards.
Well, I swear Chris Hogan has longer.
That nigga fast as shit.
Yeah, but you don't see
Dante Jackson, 2 picks. Ronnie Harrison, 2 picks. AJ Boye, 1 pick.
We gotta play tomorrow, man. He didn't really have no passes, no touches.
Yeah, I didn't think he was throwing on the ball though.
We couldn't get open nowhere.
But yeah, I'll be on them. I still gotta dispatch everybody.
Bruh.
And I'm not going to sleep no time soon.
See, when you go over the team stats, go down to 3rd down conversion, that makes a big difference.
Oh, I did not even cancel. What was it?
You were 4 for 6 for 66%. I was 0 of 6.
Yeah, that's tough, sir.
But I was 2 for 3 on 4th down, though.
Hey.
Time for possession is about the same, man. Yeah. Let me close this. Let me cancel this broadcast.
I can't believe they got Jarvis Landry at only an 84 overall.